Now, the other day, someone said, that horse is bigger than you. Isn't every horse bigger than me? Unless you're talking about like a miniature horse, maybe some ponies, every horse is bigger than me. Now, horses are measured not in feet, but in hands. Feet started because a person's foot was used as a form of measurement before we had standardized that. And eventually they realized feet are different sizes. So they were like, all right, feet, it's 12 inches. And I guess feet was used as distance because you can, walk with your feet and measure that way. So with a horse, you don't walk on the horse. We use hands. A hand was standardized to 4 inches, but that was the approximate size of someone's hand. And what they would do is go to the, where the horse is standing, and they would count their hands, how many high it was, up to the withers, which is, let me go backwards here, yeah. So up here, you've got the horse's withers, basically like the top of their shoulder, I guess, on their back. And that will tell you how tall the horse is. So my horses, both of them actually, are 15.2, which is 15 hands times 4 inches, and an extra 2 inches. Sometimes I say 15.2, which doesn't really make sense and isn't really a thing, but that is how you write it. And I have always tried to simplify things for non-horse people, but the correct way we would say it to each other is 15.2. So my horses are not that tall, actually. They are not as tall as draft horses usually are. I look for smaller in height drafts, but they have a lot of muscle. They're bulky. The tallest horse in the world was over 21 hands. I posed with the second or third tallest at the time, a horse named Tex, some years ago. He has since passed. He was over 20 hands, and I took a picture standing next to him, and my hand was up next to his withers, and I had put that as my personal profile picture on Facebook. And it was public because it was just the profile picture. I wasn't really thinking about it. I have a private Facebook, and someone had shared it to some Instagram or something, or equestrian site or whatever, and it went viral somewhere. I have no idea. And people were saying it was Photoshop. They didn't believe that, there's a horse that is this big, but no, horses can be that big. I'm 5'2", 5 feet and 2 inches in comparison. So I was just like, no, this is really my picture. This isn't Photoshop. This is me. So that was kind of funny to me. Another thing that once in a while people will say to me is wow, you're so small. How do you control that big horse? I don't understand how that works. Are you sure you're strong enough? So first of all, even the weakest, smallest horse, the biggest, strongest person cannot control. There's no way to overpower a horse. What we do is not about control. What we do is build a partnership with a horse. You get them to trust you, you get them to like you, and then you ask. All you can do with a horse is ask. You ask them to do this and to do that, and if they don't want to do it, they're not going to do it. You don't overpower that horse. So once you have that trust, once you have the understanding with them, once you have a horse that wants to do what you want to ask of them because they have a positive impression of being with you, and you give them food and care and this and that, and you're nice to that horse, they want to please you, they want to do what's asked of them, and they understand that this is partnership and this is trust. I keep you safe, you keep me safe. So that's the way that you control a horse. Doesn't matter how big you are.